Hi everyone! Welcome at Vigoro channel, a great source of entertainment information. Today we are going to highlight some outstanding photographers of our days. Great photos do not appear from nowhere. Our admirational glance of a few seconds is indeed a result of hard work and a long-lasting enthusiasm of really talented people. When photography becomes more than job, more than pleasure, but a real addiction, you have them come out. Artists, chosen, inspired, insane. We are not going to show you their work only, we will show you how they work. And they merit to be known. The first photographer that we would like to introduce to you is Adrian Somelin. It's a conceptual artist. With every photo he makes, he creates the whole story. Still, his work is not just a photo from the camera. He processes them long and often combines, using all modern technologies. He takes inspiration from his family, his friends, his childhood memories, and feeling of lightness and happiness that only kids can feel. The photographer calls his style visual storytelling, and that's what he does, with plenty of humor and everyday life traits. You do live the situations that he illustrates, but you don't take them in this fabulous way. His son is his greatest model, and so he is for himself. See some images illustrating his work process. It is not easy to make a baby sit properly at needed position, to arrange everyone into right places for a successful frame. Adrian puts really great efforts to create his image from the range of photos and visual effects. The following master of photography is Alistair Manaldo. It's an artist who got fascinated by camera as early as at the age of 10, and it became for him a lifelong passion. Starting with black and white photos, he later came to colors as to a more powerful mean of stronger effects. This artist works with landscapes, often complemented by extra elements. Still, it's a game with the onlooker, and the viewer will always doubt what's really odd in his image. On his photos, dreams seem more powerful than elsewhere. The author reveals a world of bright and fairy childish emotions that enlighten you not less than a bright ray of morning sun. Next comes a Mexican photographer named Felix Hernandez Rodriguez, who uses small objects to perform his big ideas. His mode of work is to take tiny miniature toys and transform their appearance to the situation needed. He introduces those figurines into natural or artificial landscapes and gives you the feeling of a true-size world. His process of preparation for filming is an interesting story apart from his final result. It's a whole film about transformation of reality into a dream photography, as he calls his work. He was recently invited to make sport Audi car ad photos, so he came up with the idea of a $40 toy car and plenty of decorations right on the table. His ideas was such a success, and his photos are more realistic and striking than they could be with a real-size car. Now, welcome Jerry Welsman. It's a photographer passionate with photo montage. His career started in late 20th century. Still, he was in such an avant-garde of his epoch that he remains important personality in today's photography world. He took black and white photos and combined them manually. No Photoshop at all, in a dark room. That's a real art of creation, an outstanding talent and skills. Thanks to his mindset and total rejection of photography rules and limitations, he brings to life his ideas much earlier than the digital revolution era comes and makes it easy and possible. His unusual techniques were so odd and seemed impossible that he was considered almost a magician. The last artist and photographer that I want to present to you today is Benjamin von Von. It's a hyper-realistic style photographer, as he determines himself. He has become world famous and successful in several domains of photography: underwater, fantasy, special effects like fire or UV. In his works, he makes image larger than life. You cannot really tell what is real, what's fake looking at them. But he creates fairy tales and makes you start believing in them. It's not about taking pictures, it's about creating them, building them up. That's how he sees his task. And his engineer education does him a lot of favor in performing the great ideas of his mind. He's never satisfied with just pushing the button. Thanks for watching us! Please subscribe to our channel and get our latest video news. Feel free to leave your comments and let us know what you think. Bye bye!